Welcome to our beautiful Thursday sessions, introductory sessions towards deeper sessions on the Sunday, and understanding the powerful thing like Vedanta. Let us start with our prayer. Asato ma sat gamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, take us from unreal to real, from darkness of ignorance to wisdom of light, from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. The main problem that we covered, the ultimate truth in the last Sunday sessions, those of you attended, those of you listened to the talk, is basic problem is we are ignorant. And why are we ignorant? Because we are not thinking that we are complete. We think we are small, we are limited. And this is because of the ignorance. That complete issue of suffering, sickness, disease, fear of COVID, fear of loss of relations, fear of loss of money, all these are coming in from ignorance. And we talked about the ultimate truth. In this ultimate truth, the real you have to be found. Remember the very famous Isha Upanishad, Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. From Purna alone, Purna comes out. And when you take away Purna from Purna, Purna remains Purna. It doesn't become less. Otherwise, other than my understanding, because of ignorance, if I take out something, a glass of water, I take out some water, half water. But when you are aligned with knowledge and wisdom, you are Purna, you are complete. And this experience last Sunday we talked about is that we need to know the real you. And the real you, we talked about that we need to understand through the experiences of our life. We have this right now, we are waking. I hope so, I'm not putting you to sleep. Waking, because of the waking, you listen, you eat, you enjoy, you have fun, and you experience the world. The waking world, the waker. As a waker, the waking world. And then is the dreams world, dream, sleep world. In that, it is the dreamer in you and me. The body and the mind stays away. Another part of the mind starts to act during the dream. And notice, after you wake up from the dream, you do not go back to the dream again. It's gone. You never, if you are eating a cookie, you cannot leave it in the refrigerator in your dream and later on say, okay, now let's start dreaming again and I'll go back and finish that cookie. No, it is gone. And that is your experiencing by the real you. Waker world, waking, you're experiencing by the real you, not this body, not the mind, which limits us, which makes us small, which makes us feel insecure, and suffering comes in. In the dream sleep, similarly, you're experiencing the dreamer as the dreamer's world because of the real you. And then comes the deep sleep world. Mandakya Upanishad is telling us that these are the three experiences we have: waker, dreamer, deep sleeper. In the deep sleeper, you have no mind, you have no memory, you have no thoughts, you don't have nothing. But when you wake up, you have this memory. I had a wonderful sleep. How did we know? Because the real you was there. And that's the ultimate truth that we talked about. In the deep sleep, you are in the causal state. And it is the deep sleep state is the experiencing the absence of experience. It's the causal state, absence of experience. And when you are in the wake up and when you are in the dream sleep, you are experiencing because of the real you. And Mandukya Upanishad goes ahead and tells us that it is the fourth state, waker, dreamer, deep sleep, and the fourth in Sanskrit called Turiya. Turiyam is the state which gives us to that real you and me. And this is the ultimate truth we discovered and come to know more about in the Mandukya Karika. Gaudapada, Shankaracharya's Guru's Guru, took us across. We dealt with it and deliberated it for 2 hours. That if Mandukya Karika says and Gaudapada says, if you truly experience, examine the waking, dreaming and the deep sleep, you will know your real you. Otherwise we are in ignorance and we are suffering. And we think, I am this Robbin Ghosh, I am this mind, I am this body, I am so and so age, and I am living in this house and this room, and that's my bank account, and that's my job, and these are my family, and this is not the real you. And this is what the Mandukya Karika goes ahead, just passing through. And in Mandukya Karika, in the second verse, Gaudapada, his disciple is Govindapada, whose disciple is Shankaracharya, very famous saint, 1400 years ago, had brought the Vedas and the Upanishad, 10 Upanishads he focused on. Isha Kena Prashna Krishna, we went ahead with the 10 names of the Upanishad. Isha Kena Prashna Katha, like that it goes, the Brihadaranyaka, Mandukya, Mundukya, it goes on to the 10 Upanishads. In this Mandukya Upanishad and Mandukya Karika, Gaudapada is saying that is the shattering news, is the ultimate truth. There is nobody who is a seeker. Nobody has attained the oneness. He is saying there is no origin of this universe. He says there is no cessation and not creation of this universe. You and I say, no, God created this universe. Gaudapada, as per Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta is saying, there is no creation. There is no cessation of creation, meaning it has not destroyed and stopped either. It is, there is no origination of the universe also. Can you imagine? And he goes on to say there is nobody who is in bondage, who is in ignorance. Nobody, like I just said, we are in ignorance. Nobody is in ignorance. Nobody is in bondage. He goes on to say there is nobody who is a spiritual seeker, who is doing spiritual practices. There is nobody. He goes on to say there is nobody who is seeking liberation, and indeed nobody who is liberated either. And this is the ultimate truth. And we went on to realize how, because when you truly align yourself with you, who's that you? It's the ultimate truth. And he goes on to say, Itisha Paramarthaka, the last word of his second verse of the Gaudapada's Karika. This is the ultimate truth. That means what? You need to align yourself with the truth. And the truth is you. And that you, when you know, Shankaracharya said, Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. And Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, who is disciple of Shankaracharya's disciple, Totapuri, and his disciple Shankaracharya, whose disciple is Vivekananda, and Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa went ahead and said, Jagat Satya, Brahma Satya. Brahma is Satya, Jagat is also Satya. I'll cover it on our next topic about the meanings of this Jagat Satya, Brahma Satya. And names are forms. In very brief, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna said, everything in this universe comes from God. Brahma Satyam, Brahma is the one which is truth. Nobody will tell my God is not true. But who has created this universe? Who's created this Jagat? Who's created this name and form and the function of Robbin Ghosh and work and things? It's also God. He said, how can it be wrong? That is also Satya. We'll deal with it more in detail. It says like see, look at the waves of the ocean. Waves of the oceans are like you and me. Name, form and function. Recollect a famous example. And waves, form and function realize I am not wave or ocean or froth or bubble. I am, when you become Paramahamsa, I am water. In other words, I am the Turiam, that fourth, the consciousness, Chaitana, Chit, Jada. Jada is this body and Chit is the ultimate, which has created. Once you realize Chit, I am the consciousness, then you realize that I am the water. When you realize I am water, ocean, bubble, froth, water spray, everything is water. Isn't it? This is Paramahamsa Ramakrishna's statement and Vivekananda's statement. That everything is water, everything is consciousness. So he said, Jagat also Satya and Brahma is Satya. Notice, Shankaracharya goes ahead and says, he sings that song. Na kama, na moksha, na artha, na dharma, Chidananda Rupoham Shivoham Shivoham. Na kama, na artha. I don't want desire. I don't want money. I don't want dharma, this traditional religion what you're talking about. I do not want moksha also. Why? Because I am Brahma. I am already liberated. I am that fourth, the real you. So with this, we want the ultimate truth that we talked about. And now we wish to take you across. We will do a little bit of question answers which we have got on the ultimate truth. So we will deal with it in details on Sunday. Today, before that, I wish to touch upon, we will touch upon again on Sunday on the meanings of Gayatri Mantra. Recollect, we covered it Sunday before last. And we will cover about what does that Upanishad mean. You and I go by basic meaning we had covered earlier. We'll cover a little more in detail now. Now everybody is ready. What does Upanishad mean? Upa in the basic meaning is near, and Nishad is to sit close to Guru. Now, Shankaracharya explanation in terms of that what Upanishad can be split into Upa, Ni and Shad. Okay, so what is Upa? To go near the teacher is the first meaning, right? And Ni means near and Shad means sit. In another meaning, Upa, to go near, is what? To the knowledge. The teacher gives us what? Knowledge, no? So to go near to the knowledge. So with deeper meaning is Upa means go near the knowledge. And the deepest meaning of Upa is to go near the proximity, closest to who? To the knowledge. And who is the closest to us? To you and me. Closest to us is us only. And that is the true you, that is the truth. So that coming near to me is coming near to self. That is the true meaning, the deeper philosophical meaning of Upa. Your Sanskrit teacher will say, what nonsense, what message has Robbin Ghosh give you, what Vedanta is teaching? Upa means near. Yes, it is true. Upa means near, but the philosophical meaning, deepest meaning of Upa is to go near the proximity. What is the nearest is the self, is myself. This self, philosophy, means the meaning of Upa. The deepest meaning is self. Ni, Upa means ni. Upa, ni. Ni is clarity, nishchaya. Without any doubt. Once you go through Upanishad, you will have no doubt. Even a champion like you and me will come to great realization. Free, become free from all suffering, all ignorance. And that's the purpose of the Upanishad. We pray, no, to Mother. Just now we prayed, take us from unreal to real. And why unreal? Because of ignorance. Take us from darkness to light of wisdom and knowledge. Automatically death will become, you will become immortal. And Shankaracharya says that ni also means, another meaning is gati. Gati means the primary meaning is to take you to goal, to your goal. How do you go to nishchaya? Have no doubts at all. You go to a goal. And that goal, he says, related meaning is the avagati. Little Sanskrit. It's not a physical journey. He says it is a not knowing to knowing journey. It's not I go to Banaras or Kedarnath. I go to a physical journey. Avagati means from, this is the meaning of ni, going into, and then go to shad. Shad meanings what? Is, first meaning of shad is avagati. Is not a physical journey. It is to take us. Shad means take us to Shankaracharya, saying it means to gati. Shankaracharya is saying shad. Upa ni shad. Shad means to take us to knowledge. Gati. This is one meaning of shad. Shad has got three meanings. Shad, one is gati, and the other end, avagati. And the avagati is the not a physical journey, which is the part of the gati. Second meaning of shad is visharana. The visharana is to destroy our ignorance. This is what Upanishad does. Our sadhana means the third meaning, that our sadhana. What does that mean? Loosen. Loosen what? Loosen from the details of samsara. Get us detached from the samsara. So let me revise. Upa ni shad. Upanishad means, Upa means near. Upa also means near to the knowledge, is the deeper meaning, philosophical meaning, near to the knowledge. First meaning is Upa is near to the Guru. Second meaning, go near to the knowledge. And the deepest meaning of Upa is near the proximity and closest to the knowledge. Who is that? Is us ourselves. This is Upa. And Ni means clarity, Nishchaya. And without any doubt, freedom from all doubts. And Shad. Shad means three things as per Shankaracharya. He is written down in the same We will talk about it. It is about Katha Upanishad introduction. He is talking about it. Shad is talking about, means first is Gati, Shankaracharya. Primary meaning is to take you to goal. Shad. To your goal, to your target. Why are we taking up this Vedanta study? To be liberated, to be away from suffering and sickness and attain what we want in our life. The primary meaning is to take you to a goal. And it's not a physical journey, which is the avagati. It means it is from take us to the knowledge. And second meaning, Shad, is Visharana. Visharana means to destroy all our ignorance. And third meaning is Avasadhana, which means loosen our bondage from the samsara, from our attachment, from our desires. Automatically start to drift away and see the clarity. You are still the wave. You are still in the water. Paramahansa have not stopped being Paramahansa Ramakrishna. But now he knows that he is not that body. And this is the samsara. And you will attain, once you know that, and if you follow it, it says you will attain karma mukti. Karma mukti is you will go to Brahmaloka. You will not be liberated, but you will go to Brahmaloka. And you will stay there till you get totally liberated. The other one is Satya Mukti. Satya Mukti, like we become in Upanishad, you attain the knowledge of the self, the Atman, the Brahman, and become Paramahansa, Buddha, Jesus Christ on this life itself. You become. Now, with this, the question and answers of this, I got a few questions. The first one is, how does the Vedantic standpoint of compare with the scientific standpoint of the Big Bang, creation of this earth? Good question, no? So we will deal with it. You know, if you look at ancient time and the science, there was something to be called Charvaka. Charvaka were the types of people in the Vedanta time. They said, we are only born in this one body and we are going to die, and that's the end of us. So enjoy, steal, borrow, do whatever you like, but have fun. And that's the end of it. This is the Charvaka theory. Many scientists call today, like our body and the brain. Brain, as per the scientists say, there is something called epiphenomena. We talked about last Sunday. Epiphenomena is like when you light a candle, candle will give you light, candle will give you heat, warm. Epiphenomena is brain will create, brain creates consciousness. And matter organizes itself. Matter, this body, the brain, organizes itself, and in this organization creates life, and brain and mind and consciousness evolves. How? Scientists say, we don't know now, give it 30 more years, then we will tell you. Vedanta talked about it thousands of years ago. So, in this, the new atheists like Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, Daniel Dennett, Sam Harris, they talk about death is the end of everything. This is the total atheist. They're very intellectual people, very learned, but their belief is, that is Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, Daniel Dennett, Sam Harris, they say, look, this is the life, enjoy it to the fullest extent. And one of them told Vivekananda, squeeze this life orange to its maximum bit and have fun, enjoy. Vivekananda says, do you know what? I squeeze better than you. He said, how? He said, because I squeeze that same orange, but I know I'm not going to die. I am eternal. So I enjoy this life totally. So even in Christianity or Islam, God produces this universe. But the religious point of view, this God is creator of the universe, in which the religious point of view, just the opposite, consciousness in Vedanta. God, whatever you call it, produces this universe, this point of view. God is the creator of the universe. In Hinduism, Shrishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. No? We know Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. The Christianity or Islam, God is the creator of this universe. Vedanta point of view, neither of them is true. Neither the Charvaka scientist view, not this true. Vedanta is saying Sankhya Yoga or Jain point of view, or where neither produces the other. They're not related. Dvaita says Prakriti and Purusha. Kashmiri Shaivism says both are there. That is duality. And Advaita, not two. Advaita says one alone exists and goes through the cycle, but it always remains one and will be there, interact with each other. Buddhists say none of them are true. Both exist, but both are shunya, shunyavad. Nothing else but other than this. So this typical point of view is just the opposite of the scientific point of view. So matter and form, the consciousness things emerge in the science saying, Advaita saying, Dvaita, atheist religion says God has created the universe, talking about the Big Bang. And now how do we understand this? We'll get into more detail on the coming Sunday. I hope it stirs up some of your that inquiring mind. Think, ask some questions, send it to me by WhatsApp or a telephone call. It's a fun. It creates fun in this journey. We are missing the reality. You remember that story we talked about? Mullah Nasiruddin, he's searching in the light of the street light something. So some friends come and said, "Hey Mullah, what are you searching?" Mullah said, "I'm searching for my house key. I've dropped it." So friends said, okay. Where exactly did you drop it? They thought here or there or something. Mullah will tell. He said, "I dropped it in my home." The friends look at each other and ask Mullah, "Hey, why are you searching here on the street if you dropped it in the home?" The Mullah says, "But the light is here, no? My house is dark." You will laugh at it. But this is what is happening. The truth is elusive because we are searching somewhere else. We have forgotten to search within. Whether success, whether relationship issue, whether money problem, whether fun or joy, and we are searching outside, out there. Great education, Harvard degree, out there. We're not going within us. And this is what we are trying to give it to our children. Look within. Purnamada, Purnamidam. Remember, we are the Purnam. And when you take away that Purnam from us, it remains Purnam. And that Purnam is that Doriya, the fourth consciousness. Jai Guru. You have a wonderful week ahead and meet you on Sunday.